Hey YouTube, this is Air Jordan 17 back hitting you with another new video here. I wanted to update you on one of my latest pickups here that I picked up while I was out of town a few weeks ago. So, tell you what, let's get to it. Ready? Hopefully it's not coming in backwards. You can see that. It is. Turn it to where you can. Up. Having a little trouble with the box. But as you can see, let me turn it so you can see them. This is the y'all know the Air Jordan 2010s here. The often maligned Air Jordan 2010s. These shoes, of course, everybody knows this is kind of a polarizing shoe. People either seems to be no middle ground. People either love it or they hate it. And a lot of the point of contention, as we know, is this window here. And I'm gonna be honest, I was one of those people that when the shoe first came out, I killed it. You know, I was like, this is ugly, this is terrible. You know, what are they doing? You know, what do they drug test over there at Jordan Brand? I mean, who is coming up with this stuff? And as often happens with many a Jordan release, it tends to grow on you, and that's kind of what happened. And was in a store one day and kind of saw them, and the urging of my lovely girlfriend, decided to actually pick up a pair. They started to look better and better to me, so I decided to pick up a pair. And I have to be honest, I haven't worn them yet. They're still DS. I plan on breaking them out pretty soon. I may even hoop in them, but I'm not sure yet. But you know, I kind of like them. The more that I kind of look at it, you know, the more I kind of like it. Seems to be a pretty well built shoe. You know, just looking over it, you don't see any out of place stitching or, you know, any glue residue really. Kind of like the anti-retro, so to speak, or the antithesis of the quality on retro. But you know, seems to be like I said, a pretty well constructed shoe. You see, of course, the window. You know, that's the most prominent feature. I'll turn it this way, and of course, you've got a clear out sole on the bottom. You can kind of see the Zoom airbag there. It's built on an asymmetrical design. That just means, you know, that this side, the medial side, runs a little higher than the lateral side, and that's kind of, you know, to support. I think it's the malleoli, that big bone that protrudes out on your ankle. It's built that way to make a better fit around that. 14, if you remember, and I think the 2009 was kind of, if memory serves me correctly, was kind of, you know, has a similar, you know, build. But nubuck on the toe here, and hopefully you can see it on the tongue. You've got the 23 there. Of course, you got the window on the other side. But yeah, you know what, I think overall it's a pretty nice shoe. And I'm kind of looking forward to wearing it. And I put one of them on and just kind of wore them around the house. And they seem, you know, surprisingly comfortable. One thing I do want to discuss, there seems to be, this in the forefoot, I don't know exactly, this is something I've never seen on a shoe. And maybe someone, you know, one of the subscribers, whoever watch it, can kind of fill us in. It's a different forefoot construction. It's almost like this outer part of the upper that you see is almost in a sense separate from the rest of the shoe. If you have a pair of 2010s or if you go in a store to take a look, this stitching, I don't know if you can, hopefully you can see it, but this stitching that runs across here does not attach it to the rest of the upper. You can actually, as you can see, I'm taking my finger and I'm running it underneath, and so the upper, if you can imagine almost like a hood of a car or something, it runs underneath here, and so this piece is almost, you know, a separate entity in a sense. So I'm kind of curious to see not only how this feels in terms of just walking around, but also you know, how they act on the court, because I plan on, I don't know if I'm going to hoop in them too tough, but I'm at least, you know, maybe work out by myself in them, just to kind of see how they are. And when I do that, I'll probably come back with a performance review of them as well. But I know this shoe's gotten a lot of hate, but, you know, I kind of like it. May even get another colorway. I wouldn't mind having either the Black and Carolina colorway, which I think is pretty nice, or the Welcome Home colorway, which is really the colorway that I want. I'm not too big on the first one. It's kind of you know, but I like this kind of, you know, this black, silver, real clean look. So just sharing that video and, well, sharing this and, you know, my thoughts on the shoe. And I'll be back, you know, hitting y'all with a new video and probably a performance review once I actually get these out in the court. Because I have been kind of busy, picked up a few more things. And so I'll probably be hitting you with those videos in a couple of weeks as well. But appreciate you watching. As always, you know, comment, subscribe, you know, and appreciate again you watching. And peace.